Yeah, globalization is a reality for us. So if maize is planted in Brazil or Argentina, it's got an impact on the South African market. So we need to think of it in terms of the local side as well. And for us, it's all about efficiency. So how can we create efficiencies? How can we better in terms of our efficiencies? And then we need to look at what's going on in the international market. And Nampo provide that platform to gain the knowledge, to gain the technology, to see what is available, and to plan accordingly on your farm. I think with the exhibitors, we try not to increase the borders of Nampo. It's more the efficiency on the park and a bit of a shift in terms of that. The challenge is to make sure that the exhibitors have the same experience, is the distribution of feed all over the park, to make sure that distribution is covered all over. And then the second part is also to make sure that the infrastructure is there to facilitate their business, and making sure that they have a proper space to do business, but also to do networking with producers. There's always different categories in agriculture. So you've got the categories that's in the middle, that's well established, and that's not always going to utilize all the technology. Then you've got the bigger scale producers that needs to adopt literally all the technologies to make sure that it creates their business more efficient and more manageable. And then you've got the smaller scale farmers that not always needs all the technology, but it's in order for them to progress, in order for them to keep sustainable, they need to start to adopt some of the technologies. And I think what helps with Nampo is to see which part of technology is suitable for your different segments, and to evaluate, to say this is the technology that will take my business a next step ahead. And I think that's important, because you've got all the experts there to tell you which technology is suitable for your kind of business. Yeah, I think in terms of climate resilience and climate smart practices, everyone always thinks of in terms of weather and weather forecast, but there's a lot in terms of seed technology, inputs, chemical technologies that assist with that. And that's the beauty of agriculture and evolving of it, is that we can adapt given what is presented to us in terms of weather. And Nampo gives a space where you can talk to the experts, to ask them what type of cultivars, what type of different seed technology is available for my production region. Because these days it's so specified and specialized that it differs in terms of regions, and that you get the most suitable technology for your farm, your need, and your production practices. And that helps in terms of all over, also making a climatic approach in terms of it, to know what happened with my region in terms of climate, and how can I adopt with it in terms of the usage of different inputs. Nampo is always for me, a exciting time of the year, and it is that there's so much going around us, and so much uncertainties, and the geopolitical scenarios, and a lot of different uncertainties going around with us. But if you come to Nampo and you're in an agriculture environment, you're in a space where everyone talks agriculture, where everyone talks the same thing, and everyone gets solution driven to get solutions for challenges and present solutions for challenges. At the end of the day, when you leave Nampo, you've got a sense of hope. You've got a hope that we've created something on a farm where we could manage a big show, and we can create hope out of that. And that's for me is the nice part of a Nampo, and the emotional part of a Nampo, to say it's far more than just a business expo. It's creating hope, and it's creating space where you can go and feel, if you leave, that there is still opportunities for you, and you can still go and make a difference. Yeah, so we welcome you to come and visit Nampo. Go and buy the tickets on Open Tickets website. Very important, if you don't want to stand in rows, go and buy the tickets online. Then it's just the traffic that you need to manage to get into Nampo.